Corruption and poverty, a cyclic relationship. There is a deep and complex relationship between corruption and poverty, which severely affects the economic development and social stability of a country. When corruption grows in a society, it affects the poor the most. Corruption not only benefits the powerful, but also creates new obstacles for the poor, blocking their path out of poverty. Increasing social inequality and inequality. Corruption causes unequal distribution of wealth and opportunities in a society. Corrupt individuals abuse political or economic power to create opportunities for themselves, but poor people remain deprived of these opportunities. As a result, the gap between rich and poor in society widens. The poor get poorer, and the rich get richer. Constraints to economic growth. Corruption is one of the major obstacles to economic growth. When public resources are misused for private interests, they can no longer be used for genuine developmental work. Corruption undermines the quality of development projects, resulting in poor people not receiving adequate benefits in the health, education, and infrastructure sectors. In the long run, corruption slows down economic growth, which becomes a powerful driver behind poverty. Lack of good governance and corruption. In societies where corruption is high, good governance is weak. Poor people's rights are not protected due to lack of proper laws to deal with corruption and lack of proper implementation of laws. As a result, they are easily discriminated against and their chances of advancement are reduced. How corruption perpetuates the cycle of poverty. Corruption often deprives poor communities of basic services, such as access to education, health care, and legal aid. Absence of these services weakens their ability to rise out of poverty. Even in many cases, bribes are taken from the poor, which makes their lives more difficult. This creates a cycle between corruption and poverty, which becomes difficult to break out of. Conclusion. As there is a direct link between corruption and poverty, taking effective action against corruption is essential if a society is to develop and establish good governance. Breaking the cycle of poverty is only possible through eradication of corruption,